Good evening and welcome, everyone. Final match. We could not have asked for a better one today. KRS versus BFA. Final match. And I sound wonderful. Kind of. But yeah, big match today, guys. We could not have asked for a better one. Fat Fury, good to see you. Not a lot. I'm off tomorrow, so that's why I can stream today. Malachi, how's it going? Person with Eastern symbols that I cannot pronounce. Welcome. Dana, how you doing? Good to see so many of my early birds coming on in. Renee, good to see you. And as always, for my early birds, we're going to do a giveaway in about 5 minutes. Let a few more people get on in here, and then we'll begin. But, yeah, get hyped, guys. Final match of the season versus one of the only, well, not one of, the only undefeated team, BFA, versus a only one-loss KRS. Gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are too. Bob, how's it going? Oh, okay, there we go. See, now that you have translated for me, Tiffany, I can call you by your proper name and not Eastern Korean language characters. Nikolai, how you doing? Yeah, no, I'm excited. I mean, it's been a couple of months now, so some people were getting a little tired of the CVC, but I'm personally not. This has been really fun. It's been fun watching everybody go at it, seeing different strategies evolve here and there, and now it's all going to culminate with this huge match right here. Who do I want to see win? Ooh, that is a loaded question. I'll tell you what would make an interesting win. Not that I would want to see it, but if KRS were to win, then we'd have, I believe, either a 3- or 4-way tie for first, and we'd have to actually go to the team points and not just the ranking. Because right now, BFA is the only undefeated team, right? So if they lost one, KRS lost one. I believe HOC is in the same category. Texas, actually, I think Texas might have lost 2. But no, so I'm not saying I want to see them win, but I think it'd be interesting if KRS won. BFA wins, then it's just, then they win. But no, Nikolai's right. Both teams are extremely sharp. So I expect a big shootout here. I expect a huge shootout. So KRS is in the red. They're on the left-hand side. Excuse me. I just ate. I literally got home from a midterm. Now I'm trying to talk. Fun times. But yeah, here we go. KRS all the way over here. No, I'm sorry. BFA's over here. I got to switch that. That's my bad. Hold on. I'm going to switch that on my stream overlay. So BFA's on the red. It's the first time I messed that up. Nope. Go back. BFA. And in the blue is KRS. There we go. Change it midstream. Got to do it sometimes. Let's see. Mr. Random, it is still a 7-day. Renato tried really hard to get us a permanent skin for this last one. I was really hoping he was going to come through, but he doesn't make those final calls, so unfortunately it's just another 7-day. Unless I was told something differently. I mean, Renato should be in chat pretty soon. He can give me a heads up, but I believe it's a 7-day. Yeah, KRS is on this side. Okay, I had to make sure that was in there. But yeah, as you can see, both teams are filled. Like, this is going to be a full roster. It's not like one team's missing one or the other. We have full teams on both sides, so this should be pretty cool. So as soon as Renato lets me know that he is in the chat and can start giving out the skins, I will probably go through the first question. Just going to let him give me confirmation first. But welcome, everybody. Good to see so many of you guys. How's everyone enjoying the NCAA March Madness? I don't really follow it too much, but that seems to be what everyone's talking about. So we've got March Madness and we've got CVC wrap up basically. And you guys are all choosing to not watch the basketball. Oh, Gonzaga? All right. I'm hoping LSU does something cool, but I don't know. I feel like they're going to lose this next match. Not really interested. I mean, I'm with you. I'm more of a football person. When is DC? I'm not sure. I think we've been having that for a while, though. Let's see. Narazami? I'm doing pretty good, buddy. Just got done with a midterm. And now I'm ready to start casting. Yeah, Patrick, that's actually a known issue right now. T12 training is not giving you the KVK points. It has been reported inside of the media bug feedback channel in WeChat, so that is a known issue. Hopefully we get compensated in some way, either with points or our resources back or something. But yeah, no, that is a known issue. I wasted a lot of resources too. I had no clue, buddy. Good to see you, Popeye. Glad you're checking in. Again, we're just waiting on Renato to pop his head into chat, and then we will begin. I want to make sure that whoever wins the skin actually, you know, gets the recognition. I don't want to have any. I don't want to have him not here and not get your information correctly, because yeah, hate to see you guys win and not get something. It's always equally unfair. Oh yeah, no. It's definitely it's not just a kingdom thing. It's a server thing. So yep, everyone is experiencing this bug. So just don't train them until you get the word, or if you already have, hopefully they'll compensate us. But yeah, this is definitely known. Well, the one thing I can say, King adds, is that they are actually starting to get a little bit better with customer service. It just has to be enough people complaining about it. That seems to be the issue. Yeah, Patrick, I'm actually in the same boat. I trained a bunch of T12 Cav for this one, and I was like, oh, I got 24 million points. That's nowhere near as much as I should have right now. You have to ask about transfer, Popeye. What's your question about the transfer? Oh, thanks, Patrick. I appreciate it. Miss Ale, good to see you. I mean, there should be a list coming out pretty soon if it isn't out yet, Popeye. So just keep an eye out for that. Also, you can check out your Lord settings and see when the button comes up for the transfer. That's when you'll see the list on your end, but there should be like a PDF list coming out fairly soon, I believe. Brad, good to have you. Skyfall, absolutely worth it. 110% worth it, Michael. That's the only one that I ended up using the... I actually end up activating for my Ancient. So yes, absolutely get it. There's nothing that beats it, really. I mean, unless you're trying to go for... No, actually, no. Just get it. I'm not even going to talk any further. Get it. Yeah, but even if you're even if you don't play with archers anymore, it's still really good. It's still really good. Like the offensive damage it gives, the all troop attack it gives. It's just, I know people in this like right here, people in here who use that over God Above or whatever the other one was, Godslayer. I forget what the other big one is, but Skyfall still seems to be very dominant amongst meta players. Yeah, if you want to grow, definitely go to a peaceful kingdom. That's what I suggest. Mine got invaded, so I'm kind of thinking mine. Malachi, that means that you're doing something good. Football Club Concord, good to see you. Yeah, Michael, if you've already gotten Skyfall, then yeah, you've made a good choice. 110%. Where is my buddy Renato? He should be here. I need Renato here so I can give away the castle skins. Let's see. Right now, as we're still waiting for him to log on, we still got about 9 minutes before the match begins. If anything, I'll just push back one of my giveaways till the very end. That way we have something all the way down there. Oh, what's the first question going to be based on? Let's see. Actually, let me pull up my thing really quick. This one will have to do with... it'll have to do with nature. It's a nature-based question, the very first one. I didn't pick any astronomy questions this time. I've learned my lesson. There are no astronomy questions this time. But the first one will be nature-based. Pelicans? No, it's not pelicans. The answer is not pelicans. Wait, why would you... Why would pelicans be your first thing? I love science. Yeah, I love science. I love space too, but we got into a huge argument about whether Pluto was a planet last time. And das no bueno. Das is no bueno. Because it clearly is a planet. The sun is still a planet. yeah, the sun can still be a planet. Now, Dana, we just got into a huge, like, debate in chat over whether Pluto was a planet. That's all. Everyone was like, oh, it's a planet. Everyone's like, no, it's not. You know, all the smart people were saying that it was a planet, and all the people who were misinformed and saying stuff like, it's a dwarf planet, they weren't as smart. Pluto is a planet. Changed my mind. Exactly. It is a planet. It is, though. I swear, Lovely Dragon. I learned this. I learned this in grade school, and you can't take away grade school learning. It's a planet. Malachi, it is a planet. It's absolutely a planet. It's a Death Star. It's a space station. Oh no. See, this is why I don't have astronomy questions. This is why I don't have astronomy questions. Because we're gonna have this. We're gonna have this for 22 minutes. Let's ask him Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse doesn't know anything. Have you seen what they did to Star Wars? I'm not trusting them. There we go. Subject change. Patrick's asking, how can I get a castle skin? Well, my good buddy, if you read to the right hand of my screen, there, you will see exactly how to be a part of the giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube. When I ask the question, answer it. If you're the first person to get it, and by first I mean the first person I see, then you will provide your lore name and kingdom number. And I'm really hoping that Renato pops on soon, because he's the only one who can give these skins away, and I don't see him yet. Alright, what? I know! Alright, listen. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning today. I've worked for 10 hours. I went straight to class to do a midterm, and then I came here. So now you guys are making fun because I said squeen. Alright? Alright, listen. There's a reason why I do this on an amateur level, and I'm not on any radio stations or TV stations. Because I'm not perfect at this. See, Dana gets me. Dana gets me. Grade school taught us that and much more. Can't change that now. You're absolutely right. So many things I learned in grade school that I will never give up. I before E except after C. And that rule gets broken many times, actually. The English language sucks. Alright, we got 5 minutes. We are still Renato-less. So I can't really give away the castle skin yet. Nah, drugs are bad. I would not do the cocaine. It's just not gonna happen. I mean, the Earth is definitely... if I look out into the sea and it just looks like a flat plane, then... I get why people think it's flat, but... Oh, God. There he is. All right, Renato's here. We're doing the first giveaway. Everybody get ready. You guys all know what's going on. Yada, yada, yada. Renato, you're late. I'm going to take away your wrench. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to take away your wrench. All right, get ready, guys. This is the first question. It's going to be nature-based. Get your typey fingers ready. Here it comes. Which of these animals has the longest lifespan? Cat, dog, or horse? Cat, dog, or horse? Which one has the longest lifespan? The first person I see on my end will get the prize. No, there it is. And I cannot pronounce your name. So I am going to copy and paste it. And we're not... Oh, God. And there goes my chat. It's going away. Hold on. I can't read your name, buddy. So I'm going to post it. Renato, this is the winner. Did it post? It did not. I can't even read that name. See, this is what happens when people... Hold on. Copy. See, it's not even pasting in here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Renato, you got it. That's the right one. Like, I couldn't even read it that well. Anyway, that person wins. That person, please type in your Lord name and kingdom number. You win the first skin out of the 5. 4 now remain. Let's see. I will let you guys decide. Do we want to do another one right here and now? Or do we want to push it back just a little bit and get one at the very end of the stream? I'll let you guys decide. We can either do one immediately right now since Renato was kind of slow in coming here. Or we can wait until the very end so we have an extra one for that time. Okay, everyone is saying do it now. Okay. That's what I figured. Okay, so let me take away the question really quick. So here's gonna be the second question is gonna be COK based. I always try and put in a couple of Clash of Kings questions in here. Now this one's gonna be a little bit difficult. All right, so Mario, since you've already won one, you cannot win this one. Everybody else is eligible. Here comes your Clash of Kings question, everybody, and then we will begin the actual stream. There it is. Okay, name the new trap that adds defensive damage for every 100 made. I need the exact name, and I have it written down so I don't mess this up. Name the new trap that adds defensive damage for every 100 made. I need the full name, guys. Full name. There it is. Nikolai Astrov. You get it. Toxic gas. That is the name of it. Everyone keeps saying poison. It's actually named Toxic Gas. Nikolai Astrov. Please put your Lord name and kingdom number in chat. Renato, he is our second winner. And now we will continue with our normal way of doing things. We will do one giveaway every Night Hall phase. So good job. Yeah, I wanted to make that a little bit more difficult. That's a brand new feature that just came out. So if you didn't know it, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, everybody, we have exactly 1 minute and 7 seconds until this epic match begins. Huge match. BFA, the only undefeated team currently, versus KRS, who has only lost once. This is going to be huge. BFA is in the red, left-hand side. KRS in the blue, right-hand side. I saw a lot of predictions for who was going to win. I saw a lot of people who told me who they want to see win. And I told you guys who would be interesting to see who would win. But either way, it is going to be really fun to watch. And we are just moments away. Half a minute. Everybody get your drinks of choice, get your food of choice, sit back and relax, watch the action as this last match of the CVC this season is about to be underway. That was a mouthful. I'm still kind of burnt out from my midterm, but I'm still going to give great commentary, as much as I can. All right, anyway, last 10 seconds. It's the final countdown, like that stupid song. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where are they going? Who's long marching? Let's see what's about to happen. Lots of people coming in. BFA is long marching into the crystal mine, which is the best way to really get it since it kind of takes some time to come through. It looks like BFA will be taking over the crystal mine as well as the south and north tower blessings. The armory and the training grounds are still uncontested. Probably we're going to see a lot of people going at the Night Hall as that pre-phase is open. So BFA is already starting off with a pretty decent building lead. However, KRS is kind of focusing a little bit more on the Night Hall. So that's interesting. Let's see. BFA also has the training grounds. KRS takes the armory. The smaller nodes, it really doesn't matter at this point. Let's focus in on the Night Hall, and we'll see exactly how many people are sending in contingents there. I'm seeing a lot of KRS people sending it in, which should give them an early lead, since the structures aren't really giving them points right now. It's going to take some time to tick away. There are some battles being made right now. We're seeing a double rally being set against the Tower Blessings, and then a counter rally is being set for it. We know that that's been their, that's been BFA's mantra this entire time. It looks like they're just slow marching into the Night Hall. They're not really focusing it too hard right now. Mostly just KRS. And then a lot of the other action that's about to be happening is at this Tower Blessings here, which is the South Tower. I believe I might have said the other one in error. KRS looks like they've actually taken it over before the rally hits, but the counter rally is already set, so that might actually hit it and reclaim it for BFA. But for now, it's still KRS controlled. Let's see what happens here. I do see a lot of troops marching backwards. And it looks like BFA will reclaim it. So BFA will reclaim the South Tower Blessings. Let's see if we have any reports for that. Get some good ideas on where people's stats lie and everything. Alright, so here we go. So God of War's contingent went right into Fallen Shadow. God of War's stats are decently comparable when it comes to infantry defenses and health. Cav attack, though, is very solid. Over 100% extra than the defending side. Archer attack is about only 35% greater. The offensive, now look at those offensives. That's pretty good. Especially that offensive damage taken. Very good for God of War. So right now, the North Tower and the Crystal Mine is under full control for BFA. It's gaining points. South Tower is under contention for BFA. That will be giving points eventually. Let's go look at the Night Hall. I don't believe that's up yet unless they started focusing it, and they haven't. So the counter is going to be coming down in about 2 minutes, and this pre-phase is still going on. KRS is taking a lot of this out, I believe. When the shield pops back up, I will give an accurate point count to see who is winning this right now. Alright, so it just popped up. Let's look at where people stand. It is really close. KRS does have an advantage right now. 351 points versus 319 for BFA. But BFA is controlling a lot of the structures. Although, as I say that, the Crystal Mine does fall into KRS control. So it's a slew of action right now. There's no reports for that, but rest assured, KRS does have the Crystal Mine. And with that said, the Night Hall will be popping in less than a minute, I believe. So we're going to have yet another one of those phases going through. Again, another great time to get points. And for you guys, it'll be another time to get a castle skin. So just over a minute before that Night Hall goes through, let's see if any battles are being waged right now. And there is. Looks like KRS is going to be going after, with a double rally, going after the armory. So that's KRS, what they're doing. Looks like they're also going for the training grounds. So they're going to be setting double rallies for the armory and the training grounds. And at this point, we're seeing counter rallies being set by God of War. And OK Thor is also setting up a counter rally. So this is going to be the next big piece of action that we're going to be seeing. We're already starting to see those lines coming through. And they are just speeding up, both rally and counter rally. At this point, you don't want to speed up the counter rally until you see troop disbursement. Otherwise, it's really not going to go through. But we do see that KRS is successful in taking the armory. But will the counter rally be enough? KRS seems to be holding on right now. Those are KRS troops going backwards. That was the second rally going through, so that one obviously did not... It doesn't really calculate since they already have it. It's only the counter rally that BFA sent that will be counting. And BFA's counter rally does retake it. As you see, it went right from blue over to red. However, I do believe we have a Nightfall phase. Let me just check that. Okay, Nightfall phase. You know what that means, everybody? We have a castle skin giveaway. Remember, if you want to be eligible, subscribe to my YouTube, answer the question when I post it, and if you win, when I call your name, provide your Lord name and kingdom number in chat. So let me get this next question ready. This next question is going to be a geography-based question. I try and mix it up a little bit. Here is your question. Get ready. Which of these islands has the smallest area size? Maui, Manhattan, or Martha's Vineyard? Give me the smallest area size. First person that I see who answers that correctly will get the skin. Smallest. Oh, there it is. And our very first person on my end is Colton, and I cannot pronounce that other name. But Colton with a K. I'm just going to put it in chat. I can't do that. For some reason, I cannot paste it. But Colton, HRDLICKA, Renato, that is the winner. That is your name. Please put your Lord name and your kingdom number. Renato will be sending that within 48 hours, buddy. Congratulations. 3 down, and we still have 2 to go. Next Nightfall phase will be when we give away the next skin. Throw that down. And this Nightfall phase is going by pretty quick. We're close to the halfway mark, but we also see that BFA has now taken the lead. 752 points versus 676. We do see that BFA has North and South Tower gaining points for them. Crystal Mine is in contention for them. BFA also is controlling the training grounds and the armory. So we're seeing all major structures going red. They're all going BFA. And the Night Hall is still active, 44%. Every whack gives points to the team that's whacking it. So just think of this as a huge virtual piñata. 38%, still going by. Which, do we have any? So we have no battles going on right now, so it looks like they're just focusing on the Night Hall, but that's going to be going away in about 10 seconds, I believe. Yeah, it's going down quickly since there's no marches, except for now we do have a rally being set for KRS. The Night Hall is starting to finally be whittled down extremely quickly. We'll get a final point count in a second. 17 seconds still going through. All right, now we're starting to see some action here. So we see KRS going after, I believe that's the armory. Yep, KRS is going after the armory. And then we see, once again, as is always, BFA is sending that counter rally right behind them. If you see the top one, that is KRS. The one in the middle here, that is BFA's counter. So as soon as the one goes through, the counter goes through, and then it will retake anything if it was taken from them. That has been BFA's mantra this entire session, this entire season, actually. And that is also probably a big reason why they are undefeated. Now we have a slow march going towards it. It looks like they're trying to beat out the counter rally, but really that's not going to be the case since it was set so far away and so far back. So that strategy is really not going to work. But we do get one shot, one kill. KRS does hit the armory, and it does switch over. But can they hold on long enough to stave off BFA? That's going to be the big question. But yeah, look at that. Fallen Shadow going after God of War's defensive contingent. And really, it's just strong. Fallen Shadow's contingent is very strong against this. 3.5 million troops for both ends. Good stats overall. However, if I look at this right now, boom, look at that. BFA takes it right back. KRS had it. BFA said, no thank you. Give it back. Now, I would like to see if... Okay. I just wanted to see if there was a... Okay, here it is. So I will give it to KRS. They filled it really quickly, but OK Thor just came in and they just retook it. So good job to KRS for refilling, and good job to BFA for saying it's right back. However, as I spoke that, KRS takes it yet again, swapped 3 times in the past 30 seconds. Those are KRS troops going backwards, and that is KRS controlled for the time being. And the only battles that are going on are against a couple of supply points right now. But very good on KRS's part for taking away the armory. So BFA right now with 1,113 points versus KRS's 897. Still very close right now. So we're going to be seeing a Crystal Mine rally happening fairly soon. But the first one that's going on is for this little supply point. Now that's going to be interesting. I'm curious why they're going for this and not some of the major structures, but it's their strategy, and it will win. That will fall to KRS, but they also have a counter rally set against it, BFA that is. I mean, there was barely anyone in there anyways. Zap Sniper came in there and just destroyed the 250,000 troops that was guarding it. So really, it didn't even need a full rally. Might even just need a couple single marches, possibly. Regardless, though, the next big action is right here at the Crystal Mine. Right now, it is under BFA control. It's being contended. It's not giving them points because it's not a solid color like you see on the other things. So KRS is going to try and take that away from them. It'd be a great first start to trying to reclaim their lead. Biggest structure in here. We're starting to see those lines pull through now. If those numbers change, we know it's an offensive victory. We'll give it a second. We'll see when it goes through. I see troop disbursement. However, I see BFA is still in control. That looks like a defensive victory for BFA. It looks like it was close, though. And it really was. Fallen Shadow, once again, going up against God of War's defensive contingent. But look at this. God of War only had 2.4 million troops in there. And Fallen Shadow sent 3.4 million. So lesser numbers on God of War's part. But the stats are superior. Look at that. Cav, 745%. That's over 100% more than the offensive person. And it looks like between 70 and 75% extra archer attack for God of War. So the fact that he didn't have enough numbers in there, the stats the stats overtook that. So that will be a defensive victory for BFA, and they are gaining points on both North and South Towers, as well as the Crystal Mine. They have the training ground, and the Armory also refell to BFA. We've seen this many times as I've covered them. They are just so quick. They are so quick at reclaiming things that fall to the enemy. But KRS is not giving up. Double rally being set for the Armory. They're also setting a rally for a couple of supply points. And we see counter rallies being set for the supply points. So KRS is starting to get a little inventive here. They set a rally for the Armory. BFA sends the counter rally. Then KRS sends a counter to that. And if you're losing track, then don't feel bad. Alright, KRS troops are dispersing, but it looks like BFA maintained control of the Armory. Let's take a look and see if a battle report can confirm that. Looks like this one was it right here. Oh, jeez. Wow, Fallen Shadow was no match for OK Thor. Trying to see if there's any apparent defects here in the stats. It looks like 100% extra cav attack for OK. 46% more archer attack. Look at 800% archer. That's really good. Defensives are in the 40s. Offensives are in the 50s. Yeah, no, that's a very good defense for BFA. As they stave off, looks like a double rally that they staved off. Very good. Very impressive. BFA is also trying to viciously reinforce it, as I just followed there. So the next targets look like it's going to be another Crystal Mine assault. And still, I mean, BFA is winning right now with 1,559 points, but KRS is close behind with only 1,140. This is still anybody's game. Don't count them out yet. And now if I'm also looking around, if you're noticing with me, a lot of the minor structures are blue. That's KRS. Nearly all Dragon Towers, nearly all supply points, teleport points, that's all blue right now. And there are certain ones that aren't even contested. It's just the main structures are currently BFA right now. So we're going to be watching as this Crystal Mine battle unfolds. And then at the same time, KRS is setting a double rally for that armory once again. Now, BFA is setting their patented counter rally, but KRS is setting a counter to that as well. So they're going to try and make rallyception here. I'm going to start calling it. They're going to be setting multiple rallies against one another, trying to offset one another. And basically the last one who sets wins. That's basically how that's going to work. However, once again, we're seeing, I believe, another defensive victory on the side of BFA here. Yeah, look at that. Zaf Sniper, who I've covered quite a few times. Very good player. Just going into God of War's contingent and flat out losing. Ouch. There's nothing inherently wrong about the attackers. Let's look at the troops, actually. So I'm going to go a little quick for people watching the VOD. Just sort of pause it and get an idea of where the kills are coming from. How many are being sent. I mean, that looks like a quick march, so that doesn't look like a formation to me. That also looks like a quick march. So I'm seeing a lot of quick marching, I believe, unless I'm just going too fast and I can't tell. And that's good cav kills right there. Now, I'm going to zoom a little bit quicker. I want to see what the defensive people's troops are. I mean, that's all that God of War had in there. But then there's other people, obviously. Look at that. So I'm seeing a little bit... You guys noticing this? Siege and cav. Siege and cav. A little bit extra stuff in there, though. A couple of these guys are only sending siege and cav. That's a little different. Just saying, that's a little different. So it does look like KRS, in the time I was looking at that, did take the Crystal Mine, but then BFA took it right back. Now the Armory, I'm not sure if that unfolded or not. The Armory does not look like it's unfolded just yet. No, it's still being formed. Okay. So we're going to be seeing a lot of action going there. We're going to see more action going towards the Crystal Mine. But can they knock out this strong defensive BFA team? I mean, they are keeping up with them. I will say this. 1,883 points for BFA, but 1,332 points for KRS. Do not count KRS out yet. Again, nearly everything else is blue except for the major structures. Look at that. They're all blue. I mean, there's one supply point over here, but the rest is blue. That's interesting. All right, how's the Night Hall? Okay, we have about 6 minutes before the next Night Hall phase. That's when we're going to be doing the next giveaway for a castle skin, so be ready for that. In the meantime, let's look and see what's happening over here. The Armory was just struck. But those are KRS troops going backwards, and I do not see numbers popping up. That looks like yet another defensive victory on the side of BFA. I believe this one was it. Yeah, Fallen Shadow almost knocked Footsie out. But Fallen Shadow didn't have a full contingent, and neither did Footsie, really. But it was just enough to hold on. Let's see what other battles are going to be brewing pretty soon. So they're still going really hard after the Armory, but they're also going after the Crystal Mine. That seems to be their focus right now. They're just sort of letting the Towers of Blessing go by the wayside. So we'll be watching those two structures pretty soon. Let's focus on the Armory, though, because I believe that's going to be hit first. Looks like they actually all went through unless they were canceled. They might have also sent them all at the same time as I was looking away for a second. All right, if they did go through, then it looks like defensive victories. If they were canceled, then that's another story. Looks like they were canceled, though, because now we're seeing yet another round of rallies being set for the Armory. They really want this Armory. And right now, BFA needs to be on the defensive. They can't worry about those small structures that I was talking about. KRS is not letting up in any of their assaults. And if BFA wants to continue with their patented strategy, they can't focus on anything else. It's going to make it interesting. 2,122 points for BFA, 1,453 points for KRS. Looks like the lead is starting to go a little bit more in favor of BFA. Alright, so those rallies are going to be set pretty soon. We do see a medical hall being rallied, but that's on the side of BFA. BFA is going to be hitting that one. So let's see what we got here. All right, so we're seeing all those lines going through. Those are rallies and counter rallies. All right, there's some troops going. So that was actually BFA. I'm guessing that was reinforcements. I'm going to check that. I wonder if they beat it out. Now, if you look at the numbers there, that is KRS controlled now. Or I should say KRS contended. But I believe KRS is holding on. KRS is holding on. Okay, so unless those rallies have gone through yet, they did take over the Armory. I'm going to watch that in a second. I do want to see if there's any reports out. Yeah. Fallen Shadow had just enough to knock Footsie out. Good job. We have no time to really think right now, as I'm going to be watching this pretty hard. So I want to say that the counter rally made it before the regular rally, so it ceased being a counter rally. If that's the case, this is a great victory for KRS. No, there it goes. BFA took it right back. BFA is showing why that is just a superior strategy to any of these. Yep, that was God of War. Now, that was a hard-fought battle there. God of War went up against Fallen Shadow. Fully reinforced, I will say that. But God of War, just every time I look at his stats, he always has such strong stats. Infantry defense, over 500%. Cav attack, nearly 750. Archer attack, over 750. I mean, it's just you're just not going to be able to break through that so easily. Whoa, whoa, whoa! KRS took it right back. As we were looking, KRS took it right back. Are there any rallies being set for it? There is. There is currently a rally being set for it. Now, if KRS can be quick, they can set yet another counter to this Armory. And they can potentially keep holding on to it until BFA relents and does not. That's going to be interesting. But at the same time, look at these two down here. KRS is going for a double rally against the Crystal Mine. And a medical hall is being marched upon right now. But right now, KRS is starting to show why they are definitely near the top of these leaderboards. And we have just over 1 minute until the next Night Hall phase, everyone. You know what that means? We have yet another Castle Skin giveaway. So remember, subscribe to my YouTube, answer the question, provide your Lord name and kingdom number if you win, and only if you win. Not right now. It'll do you no good right now. And this next one will be a Clash of Kings based question. Now, and while I was talking, BFA did take the Armory back, but I believe, yep, we're going to be marching on the Crystal Mine right now. So BFA, once again, has the Armory. It just keeps flopping back and forth. We're going to see exactly how the Crystal Mine runs, and then after that, we will do our giveaway. As of right now, though, the lead is starting to stretch pretty large for BFA. BFA, 2,565 points. KRS, 1,667. These rallies should be going off pretty soon. Want to make sure. Okay, yeah. So they should be... yeah, okay. So there's our battle animation. Want to see that first. We'll see how this goes through, and then we'll do our question giveaway. So that's KRS troops going backwards. I believe that was a defensive victory for BFA. Looks like it was. Grand defeat. I wonder if those are just single marches. No. Jeez. What is Footsie doing? That is some strong defenses in there. Zap didn't even put a dent in that. Fallen Shadow didn't even put a dent in that. Alright, we need to see what these troops are. Gotta go back down to the defensive, then we'll do our giveaway. Alright, defender. I just want to see if they're prioritizing siege again. Doesn't look like in this one. I don't know them. That's just weird. Alright, anyway. So, I believe the Night Hall is open. Let's go look, though. Okay, Night Hall phase is up. Okay, everyone. This is your 4th question for a castle skin. First person to type it in chat will win the skin. Pretty easy question if you've been following what I've been talking about. Here it is. Who is currently the only undefeated CVC team? CVC is this tournament. Who is the currently only undefeated team? First person to type it wins. Fat Fury. First person to type in BFA on my end. Fat Fury, congratulations. Please type in your lord name and your kingdom number, and you will get your castle skin. Who said HOC? Congrats, Fat Fury. We still have one more castle skin to give away, guys. One more for the day. During the next Night Hall phase, we will give it away. Still have one more. Alrighty then. And just remember, guys, it's not if you think you're first, it's who is first on my chat feed, which can be different because of lag and yada yada yada. But either way, let's get right back to the match. It looks like, again, the armory is going to be hit, but before that, it looks like some supply points are going to be hit pretty soon. Can't even see that one. I've seen that happen a lot too, where you can't even see the structures. But right now, after that Night Hall phase, BFA is widening that gap. Nearly 1,000 extra points. 2,919 versus 1981. Nearly 1,000 more points than KRS. KRS is going to have to start really hitting these bigger structures. Need to have them stop gaining points. Right now, what's fully in the red, both Towers of Blessing and Crystal Mine are gaining points for BFA. Unless they are contested, that's going to keep ticking. So they need to get that out of their possession. So there's currently no battles being waged. We'll wait and see what's going to be hit next. Personally, I would just start hitting all these major structures as best as we could to see if we can't strip at least one away. And then stay on top of that to make sure that counter rallies aren't really a thing against it. But it's all easier said than done. It's way easy for me to say those things because I'm not playing in it. It's really, really stressful. Trust me. Alright, so it looks like the armory is going to be hit next. We do see that KRS did take it out of their possession, but BFA with their counter rally strategy just took it right back. All right, we do see troops going backwards. Those are BFA troops, and BFA is in control still. So I'm wondering if those just didn't hit in time. Yeah, it looks like that just isn't going through just yet. So let's see what else is being for. Okay, they're actually marching. was kind of wondering, because I saw BFA troops going back. Might have just been reinforcement lines for all I know. So the numbers did change, and that will go over to KRS, but we do know that there's also a BFA counter rally on the way. Literally, it just switched over. 2 seconds, and it's already back. I mean, it's just superb timing by BFA. It just is. It's hard to counter this. It's really hard to counter this. You see a bit of a switch up, though, over here. We see some action at the training grounds. Now, you can't see it just because of a graphical glitch, but the training grounds are there. But it looks like it was close, though, so I do want to look at this. So Fallen Shadows contingent almost knocked Footsie out. And however, it's not a full rally on Fallen Shadows' part. Neither it is on Footsie's, but it just did not help the situation. 2.5 million going into 1.5. I mean, that's $500,000 more in the marching contingent than in the defending. But it's just not enough when you're looking at these stats. When almost everything that's major for offensive is 100% more, it's just not going to work. You need a full contingent against that. You absolutely do. Okay, so we see a double rally being set for one of the supply points. We're going back to the armory, it looks like. Is that the armory? I always forget. Yeah, it is. So we see another armory rally being happening. And yeah, that's going to be hitting first. So we're going to watch that march first. They're just going back and forth. Again, I don't know why KRS isn't hitting any of the major point makers, but they must have some reason for constantly wanting this armory. I gotta readjust myself, everyone. There we go. So we're about halfway through the match here. BFA with a commanding 3,387. KRS with 2,184. So it is ticking away. And I see a lot of lines going backwards. Let's see if there's any reports that would have came through. There's a defeat over here. Jeez. I mean, okay, Thor just has such a strong defensive contingent. Like I said before, if you see that 800% archer attack on their defensive side, it's just so strong. And now it's fully under red control, much like all the other major structures. But really, you're gonna have to take away that crystal mine, which we do see a double rally being set for right here. Actually, a triple. So if they can catch them off guard, now I do want to. I want to note this right here. If you guys are watching, watch this carefully. You see that the top rally is going to lift off first before the counter rally. That bottom one is the counter rally. If they play their cards right and just slow march it, that will equate out to a KRS victory in the end. We're going to see if they do that and they don't move them. If they don't speed it up, it'll work out to their advantage. So let's watch this carefully and see how many times it switches sides. Imagine if I had to take a shot every time it switched. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so that's the first march leaving out. There's a lot of action, so I can't really tell exactly what went through. Looks like a BFA defensive victory, at least for the first one, but there were 3 set. First one's the only one that's arrived and calculated so far. Nothing yet. There we go. There's a changeover. Alright, so it did take 2. So the first one was really close, right? Almost knocked Footsie out. We're not going to go over that too much because we have other ones to go through. And then the other one just wiped it out. Wiped it clean off. So that's good. However, we need to see the timing of the counter rally and then the counter to that one. This could work out in favor of KRS if they didn't speed it up. This could be huge. So right now it's staying for KRS. No other battles have calculated right now. Just making sure though. Yeah, no other battles have calculated, but there's still 2 that are resolving itself. I mean, this is still looking good for KRS. I will say that. I'm not putting my stamp on it yet. We're gonna look around. We're gonna see what else is happening. But I mean, look at that. In that time, KRS took the armor away, but then BFA took it right back as it's now a red dot. But the blue dot remains on the crystal mine. Now, BFA is not going to sit idly by. We see them going up against Zaf Sniper pretty soon. And that rally is going to hit in about... going to be going off in about 6 seconds. And there it goes, right there. So, can they hold on? Can they have their first defensive victory? If they do, the crystal mine will start taking points away for KRS. Let's watch this carefully. Oh, wait. No. Oh, shoot. I thought it didn't change over. BFA does take it over, though. Let's see what the report says. If it was marginal or if it was just a flat-out... It looks like it was just a flat-out victory. Yep. OK's team came in, took out Zaf Sniper. Good stats all around. Good contingent numbers for both ends. Archer attack is way higher. I do want to note this, though. Look at that. 90% defensive damage taken for the defensive side. I mean, that's pretty good. But good job to BFA, though. I mean, I thought KRS might have finally had one there. BFA just proving once again that their offensive and defensive stats are just superb. And we see BFA troops going backwards. It's fully reinforced, so they don't have to worry about it. Let's see what other things are going through. Looks like more Armory love. Armory seems to be the structure of choice for this match. Let me see the Night Hall, see when we're going to be doing our next giveaway. Okay, so we have about 7 minutes left before we do our last giveaway. The Armory, so we see that being sped up. It looks like that's going to be hit pretty soon. So it looks like KRS is going to try for the Armory yet again. Double rally being set for it, with no counters just yet. So let's take a look at that now. And it's good that they're going for it now, because right now BFA is not getting points from the crystal mine, but they would if it lasts another 36 seconds with them inside of it. So that's going to be hitting pretty soon. Armory hasn't resolved just yet. I wanted to see, because that was the other structure that was about to be struck. And we see that slow march from Zaf Sniper going into the crystal mine. And those make it there. We see another line coming from the south. That's KRS's second rally. If they need it, it'll be coming. They should be speeding that up now, if they can. Now, sometimes it takes time and there's some lag issues, but they should be speeding that up to get in there before the reinforcements get there. And it looks like it went through, though. Oh, man, I'm lagging. I'm lagging up a storm. Ah! There we go. It came back. But KRS does take the crystal mine, and without a counter rally being set against it, this could be KRS controlled. Nothing really here for the reports, but this is KRS controlled for the time being. However, we do see that BFA is not sitting idly by. They're already setting that rally against it. You saw all those troops sort of marching into OK Thor right here. So that's going to be the next center of action. We see some training ground action happening too. Training ground might receive some attacks. KRS may be trying to take that away too. Let's see, actually currently 4,065 points for BFA, 2,403 points for KRS. it's going to take a lot for KRS to overcome this deficit, because as I've said many times during the course of these matches, there are no catch-up mechanics in this format. It's just do or don't. There is no catch-up mechanic for this. We do see that OK Thor's contingent is going into the crystal mine. We'll see if those numbers switch over. Looks like it does, and yeah, it does. Let's see. Yep, right there. I mean, OK Thor's just coming in like a powerhouse. Let's look at the marching troops for that, actually. I mean, that's not bad. I'm not a fan of the T10, although they do soak up damage, but I don't know. I would only be sending my very best in these. I mean, I guess I really can't mess with a good thing, right? Like, they've won all of their offensive battles here. I don't know. It just seems... I wouldn't do it. But that's why I'm just John Madden and I'm not Jerry Rice. I commentate, I don't play. Okay, so we do see that the training grounds is going to be hit next. Correction, it has already been hit. It is fully under BFA's control, but not anymore. KRS takes it. KRS took it. Let's see if the report's out for that. Yeah, Zaf Sniper coming in. But then again, there wasn't a full contingent in there for Footsie, so a 2.5 million troop attack versus only 1 million troops, more times than not, that should win. Unless the stats are just overwhelmingly weird. No battles are currently being set at the moment. Then again, BFA takes training grounds right back. Let's see. We have a Night Hall phase in 3 minutes, everybody, and that is when I'll be giving away the last castle skin. Remember, if you're just joining us, to be a part of the giveaway, please subscribe to my YouTube to be eligible. Then answer the question when I post it and read it. First person that I see on my end who answers it correctly will get the skin. Remember, it's not who you think got it in first, because my end is live. I get the feed as soon as it's given. It may give you a whole different answer. Alright, so in 18 seconds, actually less than that now, BFA will start ticking away points from the crystal mine. We do see a double rally for that exact crystal mine happening literally right now, as you see those lines coming in from the north. And now a south rally as well. So both of those are going to be hitting pretty soon. So there's the first one that I'm clicking on right there. That's Zaf Sniper going in. See KRS troops exiting. But possibly that second one might have been enough. So this is the second rally. Looks like Zaf was able to knock him out. Yep, he was. Zaf was able to come in with that second rally and knock out BFA. But we are seeing a fundamental difference here. It usually only takes BFA 1 rally. It usually takes KRS at least 2. So, besides the fact that BFA has a superior strategy to their counter rally idea, their contingents are just stronger as well. And that's pretty obvious by the point difference. 4,581 points for BFA, 2,563 for KRS. And if I saw that right, yep, BFA takes the crystal mine right back. Okay, so currently we have a double rally being set for the training grounds. I'm sorry, that is a single rally. The second one is a counter made by BFA. And then there is finally, we're going to be seeing a Tower of Blessings rally. I haven't seen one of those since the beginning. That's for the North Tower. I don't think the North Tower has been hit at all since this stream has been going on. All right, we have about half a minute before our last giveaway, everybody. Just to give you guys a hint. This is going to be a question based upon the Olympics. Try and switch it up a little bit. So this will be an Olympics-based question. Hopefully you guys are fans, because as soon as this Night Hall phase goes up, we are doing our last question. So get ready. Get your typing fingers ready. Get those pulses pounding. And as soon as it pops, pop it. There it is. All right, here's your last question, everybody. Which of these countries hosted the fewest Olympic Games? The fewest. USA, Germany, France. Which one has hosted the fewest amount of Olympic Games? That's between both summer and winter combined. Geez, that was quick. No, Bob Jones with Germany. You are correct. Bob Jones, you are correct with Germany. Please put your Lord name and kingdom number in chat. Yep. Just as a fun fact, USA has hosted 8 times. France has hosted 5. Germany's only hosted 3. That was kind of a fun question. A lot of you guys went for Germany. I mean, a lot of you guys went for France. But Bob Jones, go ahead and put your... Yep, there it is. And there you have it, everybody. So congratulations to the people who got the questions. And from here on out, we are just going to be doing regular stream. Alright, so the Night Hall phase is being whittled down. So that's going to be hit pretty soon. Although at this point, it really is going to take a miracle for KRS to take over everything else. %30 left. And this is a good place for points, but it's just... the point difference is just so... It's just so big right now. But, I mean, I got to hand it to BFA. I mean, they've been masterful this entire season. KRS has done really well, too. It's just really freaking good. KRS just happened to go up against an extremely tough team is all. So, hats off to BFA and their victory here. Absolutely. And this has been a really good way to end, like, the season, you know? This has been a really good season. It took a while to get here, but it was definitely a good one. 5,071 points for BFA, 2,777 for KRS. So we have an E-Bat. So no current battles are being waged at this moment. We're either going to see people just sort of whittle down at castles with castle rallies, or they may just give up right now. Not sure which one they're going to be doing. Well, okay, well, you saw that. That was a duel. It's definitely a duel. Yeah, Fallen Shadow went after Dark Spear. Narrowly beat him. That's like a 5,000. That's not even that. It's less than 1,000. Jeez. That was super close. That was super close. My goodness. But yeah, I would expect to see... Well, you just saw another one. They're just dueling people at this point. Lots of duels. Which is... I mean, that was going to be the only reason why I was going to keep the stream up for the end, is if we start seeing castle rallies and duels. So Zap Sniper sent one after God of War and actually got him. Good job, Zap Sniper. God of War is not easy to beat. I know this. I know this from experience. All right, what else we got? All right, we're getting right back to normal stuff now. Now we have a double. We have a no. It is a double. Double rally being set for the Crystal Mine, and then we have single rallies being set for both the armory and the training grounds. We have 3 structures that are going to be under the defensive microscope right now. All done by KRS. The first one that's going to be hit is going to be the Crystal Mine. So we're going to focus in on that guy. And you see those little flames? That's a duel. More duels are happening. Excuse me. So we'll see if that is enough to take away the Crystal Mine. But again, we have 2 other structures that are on the chopping block here. Alright, Alright, so there we go. So KRS will take over the Crystal Mine for the time being. No, that was... I'm sorry. So God of War sent a contingent into Zap Sniper, and... like Zap Sniper did, and he was victorious as well. So, fancy that. No reports for the Crystal Mine. However, right now it is KRS controlled. KRS contended, I should say. With no intentions of getting it back at the very moment. Armory, though, and the training grounds looks like they were about to hit it. Let's see which one's going to go through first. Okay, so that one's marching, but that was just a counter, so that's really not going to do anything. Now, the only one that's left is KRS, so this one might actually make it. Not yet. Jeez, look at that. Now, before, the single rally was all that was up. Now the counter rally came up nearly identically at the same time. God, these guys are so quick. So quick. There's nothing else really going on at the moment except for just random duels. And the duels are fine. Okay, there we go. So we have some extra rallies on the Crystal Mine. 2 being set for the Armory and for the training grounds. The first up will be this one, which is starting to march now. Again, we're getting a little bit of a graphical error there where we can't actually see the structure, but it's there. Trust me, it does not have a cloak of invisibility. Doesn't work that way. Don't think they had that in medieval times. And again, I don't think they had flying magical birds either, but whatever. I'll play Lord of the Rings for a little bit. Crystal Mine also is taken over by the by BFA. With just under 8 minutes to go, 5,636 points for BFA, 2,832 for KRS. But this should be the next structure. Even though you can't see it, this should be the next structure. BFA troops going back. It is fully reinforced. And that looks like that was the rally. So let's see. We're gonna have to basically watch from here because, yeah, the structure's invisible. It's unfortunate. Marching back. So that looks like it'd be a defensive victory for BFA. Jeez, Fallen Shadow. Just didn't stand a chance in this one. Wow. That's just strong. That is just beyond strong. Alright, let's see what else is going on. I'm seeing a lot of fire. I'm seeing a little bit of fire here. So I would like to see some castle rallies before this is all said and done, but if I don't get that, whatever. Whatever. We've had plenty of castle rallies in the course of this season. We don't have to always have it. The Armory is going to be the next on the attack list. And then a supply point following after that. BFA going backwards. That might have been the counter because there was clearly they were already in control. That looks to be the case too. So I'd like to start seeing some castle rallies. Can I have that? Here's one from KRS. Oh, that was just one of the supply points. Okay. So, I guess we'll watch on this one. Uh-oh. No, the troops are stuck. They can't move. No! And yet it is a BFA victory. Still waiting for those castles. It's probably not going to happen. We got like 4 minutes left in the match. It's not going to happen. Actually, since... Oh, that's right. No, I think I've tried to do this before. I've been trying to... Yeah. I want to hit that, like, drop box there to see the troops, but I can't see it unless I see... Yeah. I want to see the troops before they march, but I guess that would be a little unfair if I could see that. Because there are stream snipers in here, and they probably would say stuff. No, well. But with just under 4 minutes to go, this is definitely going to be a BFA victory. They will maintain their perfect streak, so congratulations to them. Let's see what you guys are saying in chat. All right. I'll talk to you guys for a little bit. Anyone have a butterfly castle? I think you're talking... Are you talking about the butterfly wings? I've seen those around. They're kind of pretty. I mean, so BFA didn't exactly murder this. Well, I mean, okay, by those points they did. But KRS kept this really interesting for the first half. Like, they were on top of stuff. It's just then BFA started switching up the troop contingencies or something, and it was just a harder defensive battle. So that's what ended up happening. And no, absolutely, congratulations to BFA. I mean, they went undefeated. Oh, Castle Rally! We got Castle Rallies! It's happening! It's happening! Let's see if any of them went through yet. Oh, it's the first one! Oh man, Dark Spear. Oh no, not Dark Spear. Shoot. Well, Dark Spear's gonna be the first one up. And they are going ham. Oh, God of War is gonna be hit too. Oh, I want to see that. I want to see both of these. Come on, give it to me. I want this. I need this in my life. Come on, what do we got? What do we got? All right, so troops are going backwards. I mean, these probably won't be victories, but it's still fun to see them, right? All right, so defeat. Is that a go? Yeesh. All right, Fallen Shadow sent his full march into Dark Spear's 24 million troops. Oh man, didn't stand a chance. Did not stand a chance. That's definitely strong. All right, I have a grand defeat. Oh, Zap Sniper into God of War. Oh, no. Oh, man. God of War held on strong as well. I mean, those look like small stats. Like, that doesn't even look like there's even a hero on the wall, but that's still pretty good. And then we see Darkheart going into Jade Amore. Yeah, those are just low stats. Those are weird rallies. But at least we got our wish, right? We got to see some castle rallies. And then BFA, and then Dark Spear will get hit again. So it looks like we are winding down here. We've got about a minute left in the match. They're just having fun right now. So everybody, this is the end of the regular season. I don't know if there's any playoff matches in the mix. I don't think even Renato can even spill that information, even if it were true or not. But a special thanks to every single person who's been watching these, who's been watching the VODs, chatting with me in chat. You guys have made my day on some of these days where we just had some fun. You know? Especially last match where we were just arguing about Pluto being a planet. Just this random banter. It's so much fun to like talk with you guys. This is what I've been wanting to do for a long time, is just stream with fun people, and you guys have truly been fun. So really, thank you so much for joining me on this, basically having me on this journey. Thanks for picking me as your streamer to watch all these times. Thanks to my mods, Muffin and Renato. Thanks so much. You guys are awesome too. And yeah, It's been a fun amount of fun. I'm running out of words. I am running out of words. So sorry. But anyway, guys, so I'll probably be making a video pretty soon on 5 times attributes for Archangel. And yeah, congrats to BFA on their perfect season. Anyway, guys, if this happens again, I'll probably be covering it. Probably won't be for a few months, though. But, yep, if they have a Season 2 to this CVC, you can count on me covering them as long as that happens. Hopefully, we'll get you guys some permanent skins next time. I'm sure our buddy Renato could help us out. But everybody have a great night, a great weekend. And as always, until next time, I will see you on the battlefield. Take care, everyone.